Okay, let's see if this works. It's got the video stream on, so that's impressive. Let's see if YouTube managed to burst into life. Ooh, nice and slow. Nice and... oh no, there we go. Okay, so perhaps it's working. Good evening. No one here yet, so it's nice and quiet. It's just you and, well, me. Okay, so this is the ZX Div IDE device that I built over the last evening. It stopped working at one point. Well, it didn't stop working. It didn't start working. I was a few components short. Good evening, Glenson. How are you? I hope the internet is working better this evening, but we will see. As you can see, the ZX Div IDE is up and running. I had to do a little bit of bodging and fixing, but it's running and everything is a-okay as far as I can tell. I've only just powered it up within the last hour. I've had a little tidy up of my desk that looked awful. I'm fine, thank you as well. Thank you for asking. I hope you're good. Are you still sober on a Friday night? If so, why? So yes, this is the ZX Div IDE that I built, and it seems to be functioning. I'll press the NMI button. Let's hope it's working better tonight. Yeah, let's hope. The internet was a bit of a bitch the other night, wasn't it? Although I have slapped at the internet about a bit, I've given it some grief, so perhaps it's learnt its lesson. Demagogia? Dedicated to Jose Mekis in memorandum. Oh dear. Ah, music. That was the fashion. Yeah, so this is the ZX IDE. It is working now. Yes, I'm sober up early tomorrow. Yes, me too, unfortunately. I'm working tomorrow. But there you go. Ooh. Where's the CF card? Determined to lay over. Oh. So yeah, so I'm just playing with the IDE thing. I don't know a great deal about it, but it seems to be functioning a-okay. So I thought I'd try a few 1 to 8 things, seeing as we like 1 to 8 things. This is pretty boring. Shut up. I've only copied a few things over, so don't expect a great variety of stuff. What it does apparently is when you plug it into a 1 to 8, it kicks it into 48K mode, but it has full access to the RAM. Hence why it can use 1 to 8 stuff. One thing I can't do is, did you add the missing resistors? Yes, I did. I found one of the correct value and one that was almost the correct value. And from what I can gather, the three that, or the one of the three that was missing, controls, I think, the power output to the LEDs. But I haven't put the LEDs on, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I've put a capacitor in there that is the correct value, but it's the wrong size. It's physically too big. So I have ordered a pack of the correct ones, and I'll stick them in when they arrive. But it seems to be functioning quite happily. I'm amazed to say it functions perfectly well, which is always quite nice. There's quite a few things I'd like to try on the Spectrum. Some of the TR-DOS stuff, the Russian stuff, and some of the demos, the bigger stuff that I've never been able to run on a Spectrum. I think this will allow me to do it. I hope so. I think I can change the ROMs to various strange configurations, but we will see. Where are you from, Glenson? Let me reset. That's irritating me. Look, CF card. We're nav off over there. If you can't sit straight, get out of the picture. Start at the top. What is at the top? Turbo Esprit. I'm not sure if Turbo... Oh, I'm in Sweden. Ah, how is Sweden this evening? Did you have... I don't suppose you had the ZX Spectrum in Sweden, did you? I had this game as a kid, and they actually came on blue cassettes. So I was impressed when the screen turned blue. Don't know why, but I was. Oh my god, that's a bit loud. Typical British weather. Oh, okay. Is that music too loud? You'll have to let me know. I'll turn it down if it is. Typical British weather. Well, it's, believe it or not, it's quite sunny in England. Or my bit of England, anyway. Alter playing keys. Okay. Left. Left. Let's have ZX. Fire. Fire. Slow, fast. Map. Quite. Good evening, sir. How are you? Play. Okay. Okay, let's go. I am a master. What's that one? Is that baddie? Let's get him. Ah, shit. Not with the map, obviously. There we go. Pink. What is pink? Is pink the gun car or the drug car? Oh, I don't remember. I'm going to shoot it anyway. Oh no, the game's still running. No, at least I've never seen one with my own eye. Oh, the ZX. Okay. Well, to be perfectly honest, you're not missing a great deal. Ah, shit. By not having experience of the ZX Spectrum. It's a particularly cheap computer that was incredibly popular in Britain for probably 4 or 5 years. They sold it for about 10 years. It's an archaic bloody thing, but it does have a special place in people's hearts. 40-somethings of a certain age. This would be the Grand Theft Auto 5 of its day, I suppose. We have an open world, we have people milling about, you have road, you have traffic, you have road, I didn't finish my sentence there, you have roadworks, traffic lights. Actually, it's actually very good. I'm on my phone, that's why I'm typing slow and short. No, that's okay, don't you worry about that. That's cool, that's how I type. At least your spelling is correct. GTA 5, yes. Well, this is more GTA half than GTA 5, perhaps. Ah, shit. What, did I ever shoot? Oh, I can't remember. I've forgotten already. Oh, yeah, okay. I've got the buttons mixed up. Anyway. That's Turbo Esprit by Jarrell. Look, reset button. Will you press in? Where is it? I'm pressing the wrong thing. Impressive for such an old game. It is impressive for such an old game. You're absolutely correct. I thought it was amazing in the day, Turbo Esprit. I really, really enjoyed it. I was disappointed that the Commodore 64 version was a little bit sucky, to say the least. Wheelie. I'm not sure if Wheelie runs on a 1 to 8. Fist. I can't play Fist by keyboard. Iridium. Can I play Iridium by keyboard? The Spectrum's got no special hardware. It's all done with CPU. It is all done with CPU. Every single thing is done by CPU. Even the music. Player 1, prepare. I've got no... Hang on. Is this me? Looks like me. Player 1, prepare. Look, look. Let's just take it easy here. Where are the keys? That's up. That is down. Fantastic. Ah, shit. Do I have shoot? Game over. Well, that's amazing. Just paid £10 for this. My local WH Smiths. Ah, okay, there's reverse. Cool. There's reverse. And there's reverse. Oh. Iridium, I played it a lot on the 64. Yeah, it looked much nicer on the 64, but it is better than I remember it being, to be honest. But I used to play all the Spectrum stuff via the aerial or antenna cable, and it was a pretty fuzzy, ghosty picture. I'm still impressed how clean the graphics are. Well, you know, by comparison. I can't shoot, obviously. Oh, I know where pause is. Yes, alright. Okay. Obviously I don't shoot. I'm a conscientious objector. I don't believe in... Yes, alright. Yes, yes, yes. I know it's pause. Shut up. Oh, I don't know where shoot is. Who cares? I have got a joystick adapter somewhere. Well, I can't find it, but then I haven't really looked for it. So that's not much of an excuse. Spy Hunter. Oh, God, that's a quick load. Keyboard, yes, please. Ah, now we're talking. Left, right, up, down, fire. 1 is yes. Expert, well, obviously, clearly I'm an expert. Boom, 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 boom. I just shoot. Then. This is one of the games that made me buy a Commodore 64. I was sitting in art lesson at high school, and shoot. Ooh. And we were talking about Spy Hunter. He said to me, "Have you played Spy Hunter?" I said, "Yeah, I got it." He said, "Oh, it's great, isn't it? The music's brilliant." I says, "What music?" He says, "The music it plays all the way through it." I says, "Mine don't play any music." "Oh yeah, you've got a Spectrum." "Oh yeah." And I think, ooh. Right, okay, it's obviously I need a C64. You're lucky you can rebind controls. Well, that's it, yes, absolutely. Yeah, you try doing this on a PS4 or an Xbox One, Xbox 2, Xbox 3, whatever the hell they want to call it. Oh, anyway. So it is working, amazingly. Paperboy. Look at that, that's quick loading. Select keyboard, yes. O to start, okay. Oh, fantastic. My gran bought me this, bless her. She paid £9.95 for it. In probably... Oh, I can't... Oh. Ah, okay. Don't know what the paper button is. What's the paper button? That's left, that's right. What's the paper button? Oh, there we go. B, of course it is. No, it's not, it's N. Of course it is. N. Right, that's it now. Paperboy. How simple things were in the 1980s. Let's make a game. Let's make it about a paperboy that the British public will have no idea about. Yes, look at that. 250 instantly. I am a professional. Press the wrong button. Go away with your sporty sports car. Okay, we're looking at another 250. Hold on. Yes. I enjoyed Paperboy and a Friend 64 when I was a young lad. It was, been crushed by a donut. I've been slimed. I've been slimed? No, you haven't. Clearly, this is... Are you going to get me in your C5? No, you're not. I don't know what year Ghostbusters was. Was that 84 Ghostbusters? So this must be... after 84. Presumably. I remember being very frustrated with this game. I thought it was very difficult. And I didn't understand it particularly. Ah, shit. I don't understand it now. I'm guessing the white houses are subscribers. You should destroy the windows in the black houses to convert them to subscribers. Oh, is that what you do? No. Is it? Ah. Woo. Ah. Well, I never knew that. Mind you, I never read the instructions. This is one of the few original games that I had. I couldn't be bothered to read the instructions then. And if what you get if you hit a tombstone, I'm going to shoot you. God, missed. Oh, that was a good shot. Missed his house completely. Oh. Shoot the car. Nope. Why is this so much easier than I remember? Go away, donut. Pew! Oh, flipping brilliant! There is a bit of a cheat with this game, isn't there? You only have to actually an exploded bomb there. You have to oh, flipping great. Why would you put those in the middle of the road? It's just dangerous. Ha! Oh, splosh. If you miss the door or the mailbox, they unsubscribe. Do they? You sound like a professional paperboyer to me. I never knew any of this. This is why I usually get fired halfway through the week. Oh. Oi, hey. That's not my fault. You're right, computer. That is not my fault. Don't know why I'm playing Paperboy. I used to hate this game. Funnily enough, I had it on... I had this on a copy cassette as well when I bought my Spectrum. I refused to play it because I knew that my auntie had bought it for Christmas. But I did sneakily just load it up very quickly one night. And I thought, oh, it's rubbish. We played this a lot as a kid. I can tell. Ooh, hang on. Beep beep. You're loitering. You loiterer. No. I've been slimed. No, you haven't been slimed at all. Zap. Oh, great donut. No. Anyway, that's not my fault. That's Paperboy. Who cares? Get off. Okay. Manic. I'm not playing Manic. I hate it. Oh, let's play Manic. Oh, God, it's awful. Awful. Oh. Said an X. Oh, is it not? I thought... God, I could have sworn it was said... Oh, no. Q and W. Oh, balls. There are a few games that won't run in 128 mode, but it's in 48k mode. Bombjack's one of them, so that'd be quite interesting to see if Bombjack loads. Just you wait. No! You swine. This is a famously famous game for being famous. This was written by Matthew Smith on his TRS-80, which he made an adapter to inject the code into the RAM of the 48K Spectrum, because the Spectrum used to crash a lot. I think he was only about 14. How do you know such stuff at 14? I don't know how to do that now, I'm 45. I'm deeply offended that people are so clever, whilst I'm not. No! Ooh. Fantastic. I am a manic. I'm a minor legend. Not really. Okie dokie. Let's see if we've got Bomb Jack on here. Do we have Bomb Jack? If we haven't, then that's the end of it. For us to put it on, I'll have to take the CF card out and power down. Could have sworn I have it. Anyway, obviously not. Rick Dangerous. Okay, Rick. Oh! Ah, so Z80s play Z80 start instantly. Well, that's difficult to say. Fantastic. Classified start. I will. If I knew what fire was. South America. I used to love this on the Amiga. It was one of my favourite games. And I still play it now. How do you jump? Hello. Ah, there you go. O. Is it O? It is O. Obviously it would be O. Nice colour use there. It is a very impressive use of colour. What? Got me with his afro. Indeed, played it a lot on the Amiga. Yep, I used to love this on the Amiga. How do you stabby shoot? That's lay down. That's pause for some reason. I don't know what shoot is. Oh. Ooh. Well, it's a little tricky if I don't know what shoot is. We can get that one though, if it's the same as the Amiga. There we go. Yeah, yeah, I used to... What? I used to love this on the Amiga. There's no point playing that. But there's lots of different firmwares you can use on the this ID thingy-mabob. So I shall be, I suspect, Target Renegade. I shall be playing about with different firmware versions. Is this the 128 version? No, I don't think it is. Control options, okay. Keyboard. Player 2. No, there is no player 2. One player. Oh, define keys. Okay, left, right. No. Right, okay. Up, down, hit would be caps. Player 2, who cares? Any of those. Okay, let's go. Let's kick some ass. That's a good start. I've got up and down the wrong way around. Oh well. It won't cause me a problem because I'm a professional. Yeah, okay. Well, perhaps it will cause me a slight bit of trouble. Look at that. Oh my god. No, it's a Spectrum Plus 2, which I'm running through RGB, so it should be straight into the video capture. It should be pretty sharp, and it is pretty sharp. It's a little bit of ghosting, but Nothing much. Okay, that's enough of that. Can't play that if the keys are upside down. I was trying it earlier on a 48K via composite, and that was a little bit flaky, but it was all right. Paperboy, manic. Oh, I'm disappointed. Oh, hang on. Oh, we've got a whole new screen. Oh, flipping hell's bells. I should know. I copied them over. Have you made some video out mods? Right, okay. I have made video out mods on various spectrums, but not on 128Ks. Not on the later 128Ks anyway, because they have RGB. Nighttime. IK Plus. Horace Goes Skiing. This is one of my first games I played, and it's a horrible thing. But look at that, 1982. I think an old friend of mine had a 48K with rubber keys. Yes. Yep, 48K, yeah, rubber keys. Oops. You shut up. Yeah. Yes. Oh, okay. That's obviously the down key. Yeah, I didn't have the, okay. Oh, I've got it now. We got it. It's been great, look at that. How'd you go back up? Ooh! Ooh! Oh, flipping great. Okay, Horace, let's do some serious peasting. Oh, is that no? Bleep. Seemingly not. Ah, I see, it's got to be in the middle. Should be one to the right. Look at that. It's like Ski Sunday. Unless you're British, I don't know what Ski Sunday is. Oop. Flipping great, it's got to be over here. Oh no! Oh no! I just remember it was small and most of the games were crappy. Indeed. Ah, oh, shit. Skis broken. I broke my skis. Yeah, a lot of the very early 48K stuff was pretty dire. It was very much like this, although this is a bit of fun. Oh no. $10. Why $10? We're British. £10 if you don't mind. Oh, good boy. All this to go skiing. I wouldn't bother. Oh, it's far too dangerous. No. Is that it? Am I dead? No money to ski. Oh, how true. Yeah, this looks more like what I remember. Yeah, it's pretty poor, but good fun in a sort of strange, poor sort of way. Now, this was something else that me and my bro used to play on a Friday night before they used to go out and I was babysitting. This, I absolutely love this, but I had no idea how to work it. I'd never read the books. There were no films in those days. Well, there were films, but not of The Hobbit. So I didn't have a clue what this was. Gandalf is carrying a curious map. Take curious map. No, says Gandalf. What? Oh no, I spelled curious wrong. See, this is what gets you straight away. Take map. And by God. Oh, you right? Oh, read map. You examine the curious map. There seems to be some symbols on it, but you cannot read them. Gandalf opens the round door and says, hurry up. Don't be so bloody bossy. But old memories are funny. Uncle had an MXX with Nemesis Gradius. Yep, it was great fun. See it now and the scroll is very choppy. Games look similar to the Spectrum. Yes, they do. A lot of MXX stuff does look very Spectrum-y. It was the same with some of the Amstrad 464 stuff as well. Wait. What do you mean, wait? Shut up. Shut up. Yeah, it's... yeah. Even the BBC Micro, I'm not sure if you know that one, has a graphic mode and where they had horror-induced color clash graphics. Green Beret. Look at that insta-load. Flipping brilliant. But I don't remember the choppy scrolling. No, well, you probably didn't know what choppy scrolling was in those days. It was just a scrolling, and that's the way it was. Like, I don't remember slowdowns. I remember buying a PC, a 486 PC. Well, it probably started with Amiga, but I remember buying a PC, no, a 386 PC, and being horrified by how slow. Are you going to play any games like this to Amiga? Type and play. Are there any games like this to Amiga? Type and play. What do you mean? Adventure games. Yes, there are. There are quite a lot of text adventure games on the Amiga. There's the Pawn, Guild of Thieves, anything by oh balls, I can't remember their names now. I will do shortly a roundup of some adventure games, because they are some of my favourites, especially from the 8-bit era, where the graphics were pretty dire. Text adventures could seemingly spark your imagination and take you away to another place. So yeah, I will do something about text adventures very shortly on the Amiga. And on the 8-bits as well. I might do a roundup of some of the better ones on the 8-bits and then go to the 16-bits. I still need to do a comparison from the Atari ST to the Amiga on some of the early games, just to see if what I remember them saying in magazines is true. Then you have to have Ultima games. It's graphic top-down. Yes, it is. But that's cheating, you see. You've got graphics in Ultima. Which was a step up from the old ASCII games. But yeah, I need to do some genre type games where I look at platformers, adventures, and top downs, and RPGs, and all that sort of thing. Oh, there's so many things I want to do. Yeah, but still a text parser. Indeed, yes, you're quite correct. It was still a text parser. I can't disagree with you. You're absolutely correct. Let's try and get up and down correct now. Up, down. Why? All right, left, right. Stab, shoot. A stab and shoot. Oh, I didn't know there was a stab and a shoot. Well, this is all gone tits up already. Space, C. Oh, this is a disaster. Are you happy? Well, I'm moderately, moderately keen. Dan Wood did compare Amiga VST and Atari sucked big time. That's a little harsh, I'm sure. I'm sure there are some ST owners that will disagree. But yeah, you're right. I was going to say a girlfriend, not a girlfriend, but a girl, a friend. In about 1980, quick duck, quack, 1987 or something. She had an Atari ST. It was the first ST FM when that first came out, rather than the M model, which was the sort of the compact first version that Trammell launched. Anyway, I digress. And we used to have long debates, because I just bought a 500. So when would this be? This would be early 88. So we used to have long arguments about which machine was best. I can't do this with a keyboard, it's ridiculous. And yeah, we used to argue like cats and dogs about whose computer was best. And I did use her ST a few times when it was brand new. I didn't like the keyboard at all. I thought it was awful. The music was poor. The graphics on those early games looked pretty much the same. And that's what the screenshots used to look like in the magazines. They when you compared them side by side in a static screenshot, they looked identical. But the ST was cheaper, so why wouldn't you buy an ST? What it didn't show you was the jerky scrolling, the rubbish music, and the crap keyboard. But there you go. Chucky. Oh, Chucky Egg. Batman. Ooh. Bard's Tale. I never knew they did Bard's Tale on a bloody ZX Spectrum. Remember when I was 5 years old, my neighbour had an ST. I was so impressed. Yeah. I liked the design on the function keys. It was quite a pretty machine, the ST. And for I mean, the thing is, you have to appreciate the timescale that the ST was made in. From concept to design to production, it was a matter of months. And it was make or break for Atari. Atari had no money. They were living on grace and favour, really. And a lot of Commodore engineers left Commodore to go with Jack to design the ST. So in many ways, the ST was a Commodore, whereas the Amiga was High Toro's machine, not really a Commodore machine. The 130XE was my first. It also had those keys. I don't know anything about the later. Was that still an 8-bit machine? It was, wasn't it? 128K 8-bit machine, I think. With a chipset that was also made by Jay Miner, of the Amiga designer. But that's also under Jack Trammell's tenure, the 130XE machines and all that sort of ilk. Ooh, APB 128K. Let's have a look at that bad boy. Look at that, high-res graphics. Didn't Jay Miner work at Atari before Amiga? Yes, he did. He did indeed. He did the Atari 2600. He did the Atari 8-bit computer range. Before approaching them to design a 68K1000 Motorola computer, which was the new hot chip back then, and they said no, they'd spent so much money developing the Atari range that they weren't going to spend any more money on a new computer until the Atari range had brought back some capital back into the company, which you can understand from their point of view. So he left, and I think he went to a company that made pacemakers, and he was designing tiny microchips to drive the pacemakers. And then he was approached to make to run his own company designing the Amiga, which he did. Very ironic with the Amiga and Atari at the same time. Indeed it is. It's a strange twist of fate, isn't it? If Jack hadn't been sacked by Irving Gould, who knows where Commodore would have been. They could have been bankrupt by 1986, or they could still be here now. Who knows? Having said that, Atari were dead by about, well, after the disaster with the Jaguar. Atari was dead. Press C to change controls. Okie dokie. Let's make it really difficult and use keys. Left, right, accelerate, brake, siren and gun. Ooh. Okay. Press aim at and press something. I used to love this in the arcades. I used to, when I was at college, the local arcade, which was a grubby little place. Oh my good lord. That's the smallest police car I've ever seen. The local arcade. Oh my god, I feel seasick. Arrest me. Okay, dear. Yeah, the local arcade had APB and Euro Racer. It might have had Super Hang-On or Outrun, I can't remember now. It had Time Soldiers and a few others. The Berbers. Well done. Oh, no speech. And yeah, so there's a handful of games, arcade games, that are really iconic to me, of probably 1987 era. But that's it. After that, I never really bothered with the arcades. This was almost arcade perfect on the Amiga. Ah, shit. What's happened there? Oh. Oh. Ooh, 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 ah, ah, ah. Some sound effects missing. Whatever I was talking about, I can't remember. Oh yeah, on the Amiga, this is almost arcade perfect. It's just a tad slow. On the 500. Help. Ooh, handbrake turn. Beautiful. Oh my god, it's hard to control. More GTA stuff. Yeah. Well, yeah, I suppose you could argue it's an open world driving game, which is what Grand Theft Auto is. Grand Theft Auto was also initially to be designed on the Amiga, but they scrapped it because Commodore was dying to death and the Amiga wasn't quick enough. But initial concept of Grand Theft Auto 1 was on an Amiga. I can't play this, it's awful. Okay, oh, he remembers where you were. Also impressive. Crazy Sample 2. Well, that's much better than Crazy Sample 1. Let's have it. Music player. Alright. If you turn it up, I can't hear anything. Yeah, Rockstar was DMA Designs back then, Lemmings and Walker. Absolutely, they were. Absolutely. Rockstar evolved from DMA Designs. There's a sample then. Max Headroom. Can you remember Max Headroom, you guys, back in the day? I used to stay up late and watch Max Headroom. I think it was on Channel 4 in the UK, late night TV channel. Did you ever go to the psychiatrist? No. Well, I did. They let you play games, but they don't call them games. They're tests. One very famous test is the one with the ink spots. Yes, it is. You know, you get a piece of paper. Yeah, I know what it is. Doesn't Amiga GTA still being programmed as open source? There is, yeah, there was a clone of Grand Theft Auto called Payback, which came out by somebody whose name I've forgotten in the mid to late 90s. I'm not sure it sold very well because nobody had a machine powerful enough to run it. But yeah, it's a copy of Grand Theft Auto 1, and it runs really well if you've got quite a powerful machine. I have played it on an Amiga 4000 with did it have RTG or AGA? Ooh, I can't remember now. But it did run okay. Not brilliant, but okay. This is possibly the worst demo I've ever seen. Get off. Frizz what? Frizzetta. No idea what that is. I just copied a load of stuff over. I ain't got a clue what they are. This must be. Don't know. I haven't tried it yet. It is good. It is very good. If you've got a vampire, it goes like stink. It plays really nice. To get the same sort of speed, you need a 68060 and RTG on the 4000. This demo is dedicated to all Spectrum users, S plural, dear boy. Presents music demo. Okay. What, a music demo or the? Frank. My last demo. Ooh, why your last one? Coding by John. Yeah, alright. Yes, okay. Found link to Duke 3D port by Modern Vintage Games. It plays quite nice on the Vampire. Oh, has he? He has released it, has he? He did one without FPU, didn't he? But that was months ago. He said he was going to release it. I did contact him. We did chat about it. He said he was releasing it very soon. But I didn't hear anything for, well, never again. So he's released it today. Excellent. Good. The only decent way to play it was through... oh no, I don't think he released it. Ah, okay. The only way to play it then, properly, is via the Macam. Right, it was on their forum. Okay. Absolutely no music. What the hell's this bloody nonsense? Same bullshit. Oh, hang on. Do I need to do something? Oh, I do. Okay. Yeah, he said he was going to release it. I can only imagine he hasn't, because it's either buggy or slow, or there's obviously there must be an issue of some kind. Well, either that or it's forgot. We have waited all this time and that's it. Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Whoever you are, it's garbage. Okay, it's easy for me to pick holes in things when I haven't done it. Lod. Bytes, Lotus 2, oh yeah, this must be a demo. Did Lotus 2 come out for the Spectrum? I'm not so sure. It might have done. Looks like a demo to me. Hello, boys. Drosnol of the Interceptors is proud to present music from Lotus Turbo. I broke it now. Oh, it's a sample. Ooh. Well, that's quite clever. Sounds dreadful, but it's quite clever. Bit of sampling there. Yeah, alright, shut up. That's very clever. There is a video player for this thing as well, but I think I have to change the firmware to run it. Park 2, Disked. Okay. In Excess Soft presents. Oh, I wonder what In Excess we're doing. Lotus. Now this is the Amiga car game to play back in the day. Yes, it was. Did you ever link two machines together via serial and race them? Press 1 to 2 for Super Scramble Simulator music. Oh, another sample. Yeah, we play those games a lot. Do you know what? I've been meaning to connect two machines together to play Stunt Car Racer. Yeah, that's right. Stunt Car Racer, because I read somewhere you could link up the Atari ST and the Amiga to play Stunt Car Racer together. And I've been meaning to do that for probably 20 years and I still haven't done it. What a shame the Amiga sort of died away a bit before the internet era. The original Amiga, as designed by Jay, was supposed to have a modem built in, but Commodore killed it for cost cutting. Excuse me. Okay, what else have we got? Old House. What, Shakin' Stevens? Oop. Yeah, that sounds quite awful. I shall have to dig out my joystick adapter. This is no good. Ah, Sabrina. Boys, boys, boys. It was quite good on the 64. I can't imagine it being that good on the Spectrum, but we'll see. Signal 1 loader. Hacker Chris. Okay. Maker in Poland. Memory is full. Press enter to start. It's like it's on the radio. Just like MP3. It is, it is. I'm not sure if it's FLAC or not. Can't be sure. Yeah, the C64 could do samples as well, but the SID chip introduced its own hissing, distortion and mess. But it was all impressive for its time. Oh, hello. That's stolen from Duran Duran's Rio album, as I did a similar picture back in the early days. Apple lossless. Yeah, it could well be Apple lossless. I shall have to contact them and say, hang on a minute, there's X Spectrum's doing this, you know. That's better. I'm not quite sure what to make of this at all. It's confused me enormously. Dodgy Road, flipping great. She blinks when the music lags. It's not lag, that's animation. Well, lag, yeah. Needs more CPU, that'd be ridiculous. No one needs more than 3 megahertz. See? You didn't notice it then. Okay, Robocop H. I don't remember that. Nor that. Or that. Or that, to be honest. Well, thank you very much, Mrs. Rio, but that'll do. F off. Okay. Sabrina, we've had Sabrina. Slide, we haven't had Slide. So we'll make this the last one. J load. Ooh. Pet. Oh, hang on, I'm trying to read. You missed Terminator. Oh, did I? Hang on, I'll do Terminator. Pentagram. Ooh, scary. I'm not sure about this. Press space. All right. Show you the smoothest scrolling ever. Well, to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure about that. Hello, 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 hello. Again, doesn't concern lamers, intruders and jerk Malak, they aren't worth a mention, in fact. Okay, well, don't mention them. This is deaf music, yoga. Get on with it. Oof. Well, believe it or not, the Spectrum could do some goodish art. I'm not sure this is any of it. That, in some way, shape or form, is a digitised photo, I should think. Or a gen-lock capture or something. Nobody'd ever draw a picture like that. Always used to make me smile when they tried to do girls, or naked girls, or pictures like that on 8-bit computers. Why would you even bother? They're dreadful. I mean, look, that's a car, is it? Okay, well, that's pretty dire. Don't be too harsh with the Spectrum. There are some reasonable. Terminator. Where was Terminator then? Are you sure? Barry McGuigan boxing. Oh, I used to love Barry McGuigan boxing. BMX Simulator. Oh, Enduro Racer. Night time. Where's Terminator then? You're having me on. You are. Fairlight 2. Cobra. Bruce Lee. Batman. Bard's Tale. Did I ever try Bard's Tale? Yeah. No, the movie music was in the... Oh, was it? Okay. Okay. Well, obviously we're not going to see whatever it was I clicked on. Barsdale. Don't like the 1 to 8. APB. A Secret Army of Anti-Raid. Anti-Raid? Whatever it was. I used to love... Oh, hello. I used to love this game. That's not to say I'm any good at it. Okay, define new key is number 4. Okay, let's go up. Let's go down. Let's go left. Let's go right. Let's go fire. And Q for quit. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Oh, shit. Wrong button. There's stones to pick up. Oh, there you go. No, don't. No, stupid. What the hell are you doing? Can't go that way. Whoa, that's a good throw. Oh, jump. Can he not jump? Oof, clearly not. Lovely Sid music. Yeah, the Sid, it was... Can he, what? Can he not jump left and right? Oh, he can. It's me being stupid. Oh, God. I've completely forgotten how to do this. See, the Spectrum slows down there when there's 3 animations on screen. That's something. Okay, so you're supposed to get that armor. Ah, shit. Didn't mean to jump then. Oof. Oh my good God. Okay. Jump up, will you? Now, jump up. What are you doing? What on earth? There you go. and then you seamlessly put the suit on. I thought you just press fire. Oh, you do just press fire. Anti-rad suit activated. Active. Why am I not in it then? Oh, it's been too long. I can't remember. Right, one more, and that will do. We've done all these, haven't we? A crazy sample. Have we done a crazy sample? That's what crazy like. Barry McGuigan boxing. I did enjoy Barry McGuigan boxing. Bruce Lee, Chucky Egg, Cobra. Feud. No, Finders Keepers. Look at that. Insta-load. Flipping great. Define keys. Okay. Up. To change, press C. Alright, hang on then. A. Down. Up. A. Down. Z. Okay. Why you put Z underneath up? Left is N. Right is M. Yep. Get is G. Oh, that's too many. Just get on with it. Too many buttons. The King's Palace. Ooh. This was a budget game by oh God, it's a bit hectic. It's a budget game. I think it was a $1.99 or a $2.99 game. Be nice if I knew what jump was, but it don't matter. A room with a view. Okay. Well, that's a complete waste of time. Object, £36 at 16p. Room 12% cash 0. No idea what any of that means. But that is the Div IDE, or Divide, or whatever the hell it's called. And it works beautifully. I think that'll do. I remember a screenshot. Yeah. Finders Keepers was in lots of magazines. It was very well regarded, and it was a cheap game. I wanted to play it. The night looked fun. It is quite a good game. Platform, obviously. I don't remember what you've got to do. You've got to get the treasure for the king or something. Something like that. I don't remember. But that'll do for now, boys and girls. Thank you very much. I hope you found it slightly interesting. I'm not sure about very interesting. But that is the Div IDE. The next thing I'll probably do with it is try doing some firmware changes and see if I can get the movie player. Oh yeah, the movie player. The movie player won't work in this firmware, I don't think. Demo. Player. Okay. So what you do is you run player, and JLoad. You run the player, and it should load something. Outline 2010, and this is a video. But it won't run the video. It'll just crash and things, or just freeze, or whatever the hell it's doing. Unfortunately, I need to change the firmware. So I'll do that probably for the next video, and we'll watch a bit of streaming video on the Spectrum. Should be a bit of fun. Completely pointless, but fun. Okay, good night, everybody. I'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Take care.